Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shykoh. If it's your first time here, you're very much welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. On this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this sugar wax, and this is a hard wax. There are different types of waxes. This is hard wax. To start off, you need sugar, lemon juice, and water, and you want to use the ingredients in the ratio of 2:1. So I did 8 spoons of sugar, 4 spoons of lemon juice, and 4 spoons of water. So you also want to have a pan or a sufuria to cook the sugar. So you start by pouring the sugar, then the water and the lemon juice. No specific order, as long as you just mix all the ingredients together. Next, you want to stir the mixture. Make sure that all the ingredients are well mixed, and after you have mixed well, you then turn on your heat. So when you're mixing, you've not yet turned on your heat, because sugar is very sensitive. The moment you involve heat, things can change up real quick. So once you turn on the heat, you want to make sure first of all that the heat is on medium, and then keep stirring. Do not stop. Keep stirring until the sugar completely dissolves, that you no longer feel the sugar particles as you stir, and you'll notice that the mixture will start boiling at some point. Keep stirring until you observe a change of color. You also really need to be careful, because the sugar can burn up really quickly. So you need to have a separate bowl of cold water, which we're gonna use for testing, and I'm gonna show you how to do that in a few. But if you're cooking with the exact measurements that I used, 5 to 6 minutes is good, but mostly observe the color change as you test. And as you test, if you want to do the test, you first take off the pan from the heat, or switch off the heat first, because if you're testing and the sugar is continuing to cook, it can burn up in seconds. So yeah, you need to really be careful. So to test the sugar, you take a little amount of it and pour inside the cold water, and if it disappears like now, the sugar is not yet ready. So you keep on cooking. But when you're seeing the foam and a color change, the sugar is almost ready. So it's still disappearing, so we continue cooking. Keep testing the sugar after every few seconds until you have the right consistency. And also remember to remove the pan or turn off the heat to avoid overcooking as you're doing the testing. So at this point, you can notice that my color is starting to change into a golden brown, and you can also notice that I have not stopped stirring throughout the whole process. So let's do a final test. At this point, you can see the sugar did not disappear, but it formed this sort of a solid mixture, but it's very soft, and I wanted to have a bit of a hard texture, so I'll continue cooking for a few seconds. So I only cooked for a few seconds, and you can see the color completely changed, which is an awesome sign. Now it's time to test. Just take a little amount of the mixture and pour it inside the cold water, and notice the deposit that is gonna be formed. You can see this one is a bit darker than the first one, and it's also a bit harder in terms of texture. So this is the texture that I wanted, and yeah, the sugar is ready. You then want to transfer the sugar into a container, and if it's a glass container like the one I'm using, please pre-warm that container on the microwave or something. Like, don't pour the sugar into a glass container that is cold, because it can crack, because the sugar at this point is very hot. So I just transferred it into the container. So guys, this is the sugar we've made. Trust me, it wasn't easy. I made this the first time I ever tried making this. After watching the YouTube video, I made a sweet candy ile ngumu. It backfired on me. The second time, it was a bit too soft, the one that you could use when you want to use it like a cotton strip to remove, but I wanted to use it as hard wax, where I don't need a cloth, or a waxing strip. So today it actually was pretty pretty excellent. You know, I was so excited. I did this 30 minutes ago, so right now it's a bit hard, but I'm gonna try to mold it. If it's too hard to come off here, I'm gonna microwave it a little bit, but I have waited for 30 minutes so that it can be a bit cold, because you don't want to use hot wax on your skin. It's gonna burn you, and sugar is not your friend when it's hot. So this is our ball of wax. Trust me guys, making this is such an achievement. You will not know until you try and you make candy. So I've dipped my hands in water because I don't want the sugar to stick on me. So we are molding the sugar now. It's just like stretching it back and forth until it changes the color. And when you do that, it's like you're manipulating the sugar wax, and it will be soft and easy to use. And by the time I'm done, it will actually be soft, because right now you can see I'm struggling, but by the time I'm done, it will be very soft. So guys, after manipulating it for about 1 to 2 minutes, you can see it's changing color. You can see that it's no longer that deep brown. It's turning to like a creamish color, and as you can see, it's now very easy to pull. So this is what you want. You want it to be soft. You want it to be soft and easily manipulatable. This is amazing. This is so amazing. It's like, I think you can even do this to relieve stress. Look at that. You see, it's now very easy. It's very soft now. This is what you want to use. This is the result that you want from your sugar, a creamish color that is easy to stretch. The application process is not that hard. You just need to practice until you get a hang of it. So I did the whole tutorial of how I used the wax. It's the video just before this one, so kindly watch that. I'll leave a link up here and also at the description box. If you are interested, you can check that out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to leave a comment at the comment section below if you have any questions. Yes, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us.